A deal to seal the importation of rice from Vietnam to keep the country's warehouses and granaries full in stock is in the works. Likewise, the Department of Agriculture is said to provide more cold storage facilities for farmers nationwide and set up for post-harvest facilities as well. Our Kenneth Paciente has more on today's sectoral huddle at the palace the president presided on over an agenda that included overproduction, wastage reduction, and logistics reinforcement, among others.
The Agriculture Department is finalizing the working draft for the agreement relating to the supply of rice by Vietnam to the Philippines. According to DA Secretary Francisco Tiu Laurel Jr., this is the directive of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. in order to continue an adequate supply of rice in the country. According to the Secretary, the agreement may possibly be signed during the President's scheduled state visit to Vietnam at the end of the month.
Basically guarantees that us that they will be supplying us rice, continuously supplying us rice, even sa calamity situation. So that's part of our food safety. So that's good for us.
On the other hand, DA plans to build more cold storage facilities to help farmers. At the sectoral meeting at the palace today, presided by President Marcos Jr., the DA shared that 4 post-harvest facilities are set to be built by the government. These to address the overproduction of some agri-products and avoid produce wastage.
Ang immediate solution then actually is what I mentioned a while ago, is cold storage for them to extend the shelf life. We can also process that and into something else, but that has to be determined.
The agency will also strengthen logistics, which has an important role to ensure the farmers' harvests do not go to waste and allow for early or timely delivery of produce to the markets.
Ang overproduction is also a result of poor planning. So planning and when to plant, when to harvest, and coordinating with the market. It's a whole ecosystem na kailangan natin i-refine with the DA, of course, and the LGU and the cooperatives and the farmers.
The DA fund required for post-harvest facilities is estimated to reach 93 billion pesos, which can help to avert agri-products wastage, such as rice and corn, whose wastage has reached 12.7% to 15% due to the lack of these types of facilities.
30% of our produce, especially of vegetables, is gone because of wastage, because of the poor logistics system in our food supply chain. If we can lessen or hopefully almost eliminate yung losses na yun, that would be equivalent to at least 10 to 15% less cost sa ating mga vegetables and high-value crops like fruits.
Agri-fisheries and aquaculture will also be strengthened to include habitat adjustment and fish reproduction, as well as sustaining assistance to fishermen. This is part of the DA's 3-year plan under its Para sa Masaganang Bagong Pilipinas program.
Meron din mga livestock programs na baka ipabigay sa ating mga fisher folks as an additional income nila, livelihood. But besides that, meron ang panghuling nabanggit is to make the fishing communities cooperatives and give them bigger boats so that they can fish more, or be more productive, be more efficient.
The DA also continues to respond to El Nino through the construction of water impounding facilities as well as solar power irrigation to be set up in select areas in the country as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the agency ensured the nation's supply of rice is sufficient amid the serious threat and the adverse effects of El Nino. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.